Hardly. Someone tried to kill me.
Hey, I'm Dick Derrick.
Tracy Grace.
I want you and Tracy to take over my agency and run daring investigators.
It's another one of your dad's security gates. So what now?
I guess we have to open one to find out.
Oh, thanks, Einstein. Which one would you suggest?
So many boxes.
So little time.
Why don't you just look for the key?
Bobby, you are something else.
There, lower right-hand corner.
Bobby, I owe you a burger.
Last night, the Mars Dance Club was set on fire.
Oh, no way.
Bites.
Fortunately, no one was hurt. Vern took a call from the club's owner. He has retained us. He suspects arson. As with all your cases, keep a heads up on Murphy. Remember, get too close to a flame and you get burnt.
Don't you think we're taking this fire thing a little too, you know...
Anything you need, just use the help feature. Good luck.
I love spending quality time with Dad. Don't you?
I had every fire prevention device known to man. Smoke detectors, computerized sprinkler systems. You run a place for kids, you gotta protect them.
I still don't see how that adds up to arson.
The one place that wasn't wired was the storage room, the performance area, and that is where the fire started. Now don't tell me that's just coincidence.
Who's that?
That's my DJ, Vince. Thank God he spotted the fire in time.
Hey, how's it going?
7 G's worth of my equipment just got wasted. How do you think?
Well, Bruce thinks it's arson.
If you ask me, it's a revenge thing. Last week, this band screwed up this audition for our amateur night. They freaked out, saying it's the club's fault. Swore they were going to get even.
What was the band's name?
Puss.
Figures.
Tracy. Hi. Still slumming with Amanda and Cheryl, I see.
Oh, they're really not so bad once you get to know them.
You know, you're right. They're worse. Have you ever heard of Puss?
Oh my God. Where?
Puss, the punk group.
Oh, they're so cool.
Do you know where they hang out?
Why? They have a warehouse where they rehearse and they give free concerts.
Where?
Spice Street. Oh, here comes your stalker. I gotta go.
Wait, what's the rush?
I have to floss.
No.
No what?
No dinner, no movie, no talk, no date.
Okay, one date. One date just to get to know me.
Larry, I know you. That's the problem.
So I guess I've lost you to that Michael Jordan wannabe, Dick Daring, eh? What? Well, I mean, everyone's been saying that you two have been spending a lot of time together.
Actually, Dick and I are private investigators on the trail of an arsonist.
Oh. Well, give me a call when you get a break.
Give me a call when you get a clue.
Keep us monitored on the DVT. We're going to Spice Street to pay us a little visit.
Hey, I want to come too.
Like, no offense, bro, but we need you here as mission control.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It could be dangerous, Bobby.
Danger's my middle name.
Horace is your middle name.
You promised you'd never tell.
this?
It's evidence, sir. It was found at the fire site.
So what's it doing on my desk? My desk is for administrative functions, the day-to-day running of the department. Your desk is for general inquiries, complaints, and evidence.
Yes, sir.
A primitive incendiary device, no doubt ignited by a long fuse. Very amateur.
They found it in the storage room.
Arson. Every parent in the city's gonna be on my case. If I don't find the arsonist, I'm out of a job.
Sir, I'll be here to cover for you.
That's gotta be pus.
This warehouse gives me the creeps. Why can't punk bands look like normal people?
Then they'd make normal music.
I can live with that.
Don't tell me you're a music snob.
Good taste does not equal snob.
All right, well, what do you like? Hip-hop, rap, heavy metal, grunge, what?
All of it, in moderation.
You can't like something in moderation. That's like skinny dipping with your clothes on.
Oh, excuse me if I don't bob my head, wave my arms around wildly, and scream my lungs out to express interest in something.
You should try it sometime. You might like it.
Mission control sucks.
What?
Gasoline.
So if it wasn't for pus, you'd both be toast.
Yeah, literally.
Pus pulled us to safety just in time.
We found out that they didn't even audition for Mars.
Vince made the whole revenge thing up. It's Dad.
Hi, boys. Hello, Tracy. That video footage you sent me of the Chin Man in front of the antique store? My contacts tell me the Chin Man has a passion for collectibles.
We got him.
It seems he uses antique stores to run his operation. Put that store under surveillance. I want to see who he connects with. Anybody who goes in the store could be passing on information about us.
What would they be looking for?
My guess? He thinks I might still be alive. So, how goes the Mars investigation?
Someone tried to torch them.
What?
We're dealing with some pyromaniac who thinks we're getting too close.
Give whatever you got over to the police before somebody gets hurt.
We can handle it.
Now! You got that?
Intruder! Aunt Claire is approaching.
Hello? It's way past dinner time.
We're not hungry. Maybe later.
And let more brain cells die? I don't think so. Pinto beans and lentils. It's full of antioxidants. Eat.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Your niece was at the club the night of the fire. I understand. It is my highest priority. Goodbye. Bullock!
Sir?
Lab report? Any prints found on the incendiary device?
No, sir. Any grease or oil burned off in the fire, but this just came in last night. You okay, sir?
I'm fine. Why didn't you know that Daring's kid was on the case?
He never told us.
Well, he just did. Along with information we should have found ourselves. Track down a Vince character who works the DJ circuit. Bring him in for questioning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Aunt Claire. I've connected to the internet dating service.
We've got a deal, right? You don't tell anyone, and I let you eat junk food for a week.
Deal.
Okay. I want someone who shares the same interests. Someone who likes me for me. Not in a physical sense.
Got it. Hold the physical.
Well, not all of it.
Okay, so let's say half physical, half spiritual.
I'd say more 80-20.
Okay, so 80% spiritual, 20% physical.
Make it 50-50.
So, are you coming tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, my birthday party at the Amazon? I'm really backlogged with schoolwork. Oh, great. Like, it's sad enough I have to plan my own birthday party. When my best friend says she can't come?
Whoa, best friend, Nicole?
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Oh, thank you. It's gonna be so fun.
Hello, ladies. What's this I hear about a birthday party?
I'm having a party tonight at the Amazon.
Well, great. I'll be there.
Larry, you're not invited.
Well, that's okay. Because me and Tracy have plans. Don't we, Trace?
The answer is still no.
Well, why? I mean, what's so harmful about a pizza and movie? It's not like I'm proposing marriage or anything.
Barry, when are you gonna get it through your head that I am just not interested?
That's okay. Because I read in a book somewhere that it's the journey that matters, not the destination.
Life's a highway, Larry. Keep on walking.
Where's Tracy?
At the Amazon Club. Some friend's birthday.
Which friend?
No worries. A girl type friend. I checked.
Good.
I'm looking for someone that shares my love of sunsets and my passion for beekeeping.
Beekeeping. I don't think so.
What's that?
Don't tell, but I'm helping Aunt Claire find Mr. Wright.
Sounds like a lifetime career.
So, you gonna put up the surveillance camera at the antique store?
Yep.
Naturally, I get to stay here.
Police scanning in progress.
What's up, Fern?
A 3-alarm fire has been reported. Still scanning. It's a dance club.
Which club?
Scanning. Scanning. The Amazon.
Tracy!
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Sir, this case is getting totally out of hand. Okay, we gave you information. Maybe you should share with us what you know.
Okay. Here's what we've got. The Amazon fire was set with the exact same incendiary device as Mars. I've had every agency, local and national, looking for the DJ, Vince DeMonte. The guy's vanished into thin air. Arnie here was the DJ at Amazon.
Yes, Vince. It's bad news. They always complained the club owners were ripping him off. Said the only reason they got any business was because of him.
There's a possible motive.
How long have you known him?
6 months. We shared a few points. Not the sort you want to bring home to Mother.
Do you have any idea where we might find him?
Drunk as a skunk, or dead in some ditch. Take your pick.
Okay. If we are collaborating on this case, I want everything out in the open. You got it, I get it. Got it?
And vice versa.
Naturally. I'm gonna show my good faith. We retrieved these CDs from the 2 fires. They contain the pre-recorded music programs of both DJs. Not my cup of tea. But maybe you'll have use for them.
Can't thank you enough.
Anytime. Now let's find this madman before somebody gets hurt.
I'm looking for someone that shares my love of sunsets and my passion for beekeeping.
What's up? Each human voice has unique acoustic characteristics that reflect personality traits. So I've taken this bozo's voice and put it through a personality evaluation program.
And?
Confirm that he is a bozo. The voice print tells the whole story. This way, Claire can know a loser when she hears one.
Bobby, you're a genius. Well, I'll see you later. I'm heading over to the Quake tonight.
Why? Nobody hangs there.
Well, they do now. It's the only club left. We're betting that the arsonist strikes again, and this time we're gonna be ready.
And I stay here at mission control, right?
Here, so you're not bored. It's pre-recorded music from Mars and the Amazon.
What am I supposed to do with them?
You're the genius. I'm sure you'll figure something out. See ya.
the criminal Mr. Jam.
Cool. Vince's voice at Mars.
All right, everybody, I want you to get down with something from down under with the latest hip-hop group, 22, live.
Arnie at the Amazon? Let's have some fun. Now we run these two voices through the evaluation program and learn the ugly truth about the DJ personality.
Yeah, well, I doubt the arsonist will strike again so soon, you know. He's got to know this place is being watched. Bobby, you don't have to shout, man.
I took the voices of the DJs at Mars and Amazon and created their wave patterns.
I gave him the CDs that the police recovered from the fire.
Then I laid the wave patterns over a personality evaluation graph just for fun, and I discovered something very interesting. The DJs at Mars and Amazon had identical graphs.
Bobby, what are you saying?
That the DJs at Mars and Amazon are one and the same person.
Get it! There's our motive! Look at this place, it's packed! 3 days ago it was empty.
So,
get rid of your two biggest competitors and you're the hottest club in town.
how do the DJs fit in?
Tell me a better way that you can plant a firebomb in a dance club and not be caught.
But if that's true, then is everybody having a good time?
Don't forget the Quakes, half price Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Hey, Vince. Should I say Arnie?
Down that thing and let's talk, okay? Let's get back. No one's gonna hurt you. We just want to talk, that's all. Stop!
I will! I'll set you in this whole place on fire.
So the owner, Mickey, alias Arnie, alias Vince, decides to torch his competition. Brilliant work, Bobby. We owe you one.
I want a promotion to field agent.
All right. I'll be mission control for a while.
Great. I'm glad this case is over. Dick was truly freaked when he heard you were caught in that fire at the Amazon Club.
Really?
Oh, yeah, his face went white. He was hyperventilating.
Oh?
Well, you know, it was a stressful situation, so I was, you know, kind of reacting to that and stuff.
Yeah, but you were thoroughly
Tracy,
freaked.
can you show us what you got from the antique store? Thank you, please.
Sure.
Stop the tape. Can you bring it back a bit?
Chin Man.
Somebody with him.
Who's she?
Sales girl.
Or a spy working for Chin Man?
Definite no.
Definite maybe. She's worth checking out.
dead.
Hardly. Someone tried to kill me.
Hey, I'm Dick Darren.
Tracy Grace.
I want you and Tracy to take over my agency and run Daring Investigators.
Is that your mom?
Yeah. 2 years ago, just before she died.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that Christmas. A bad case of acne.
So you want me to type in pimple to access our case? There's something about the picture. I don't know, the angel maybe?
No, it's my mother's hand. Dad always said she had the touch of an angel. The bracelet.
Forever?
An anniversary gift from my dad. Type it in.
Vitex Industries, one of the world's top electronics firms. Their latest invention, the SmartCam surveillance camera, is very high-tech and very dangerous in the wrong hands. One of the prototypes was stolen from its research lab. The company wants it back.
Shouldn't the police or military be tracking it down?
They are, but the company wants a backup. We're it.
This is way out of our league.
We can handle it.
I know you can. Good luck.
We have to treat all our cases with a positive attitude.
My life has been turned upside down because some trained assassin we call Chin Man tried to murder my dad, and you want me to have a positive attitude?
Right. Look on the bright side of life.
You're my partner, not a motivational speaker.
Fine. Then you stay here and mope, and I'll go get the bad guys.
Tell me something. Have you ever once listened to someone else's opinion?
Sure, I listened. Just never took it.
The SmartCam is the ultimate electronic imaging. It uses X-rays and magnetic resonance imaging to create a three-dimensional body scan of an individual. Now, each body type is unique, so once programmed into the SmartCam, that person can always be identified.
And if someone's not programmed in?
Then they're considered an intruder and denied entry.
How?
Well, the SmartCam will automatically lock them in and sound the alarm, or worse.
Mr. Millstone, sorry to disturb you, but it's Lieutenant Murphy on the line.
Miss Boxwood was with this company before I arrived. She knows every file, every memo, every nut and bolt in this operation. When she gets sick, we have to close down the plant. You'll excuse me?
27 years I've been here, and nothing has ever happened like this.
Miss Boxwood, besides locking the intruder in, what else can the SmartCam do?
You can zap him.
Excuse me?
Zap him dead.
You say they've all checked out?
Yes, sir. Every Vidtex employee who was ever fired or thought to have a grudge against the company.
So, that puts us at square zero.
It's your phone, sir. Lieutenant Murphy's office. Yes. Yes, he is. Lieutenant, it's the agency.
What agency? Murphy here. Yes. Yes, I understand completely. Yes, you can count on me, sir. Federal agents have tracked an arms dealer from Romania to here in Rockwater. They suspect he's arrived with several $1 million to purchase the stolen SmartCam. They want us to keep tabs on him and report his every move.
This sounds big.
Very big. This dealer will lead us right to the thief. With any luck, we'll catch them both. this is the one.
Which one, Lieutenant?
The one that moved me up to captain.
Can you do that outside? I'm trying to concentrate.
Practicing in tight spaces gives me the edge.
Yeah, well, it gives me a headache. I'm checking out the possibility of industrial espionage. High-tech competitors who might want to rip off the smart cam.
Spy camera that thinks. Man, I wish they'd invent a basketball like that.
Why? So it's programmed to score with every shot? What fun would that be?
Come on, winning's everything.
Don't tell that to someone on your first date. Daring investigators. It's Bobby.
I saw her. She's at our school.
Who?
The girl we saw with Chin Man in the DVT footage of the antique store.
How can you be sure?
I saw what I saw. She was in the Net Cafe. You better get over here quick.
I better go check that out.
Right. You want me to come?
No. Why don't you stay here and work on the case? I'll handle this alone.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Hello, Tracy. Where's Dick?
He just left for school.
Well, I was calling to ask you to send me any surveillance you've collected on the antique store. I want to check any faces against Chin Man's known contacts.
Yeah, sure. I'll download the file right now.
By the way, Tracy, I've been meaning to say you're doing a good job.
Thanks. Maybe you should tell that to your son.
I need him to be strong, Tracy. This Chin Man's a very dangerous guy. He won't stop till he's got exactly what he wants.
What does he want?
Me, dead.
But you already are in his eyes.
Maybe not dead enough.
Just put it on the table. This arms dealer, known to the agency as Palenka, is constantly on the move. They figure the exchange for the smart cam will take place before 5 p.m. tomorrow because that's when Palenka's booked to fly back to Romania. Did I call a coffee break? I've got 6 of my finest trailing Palenka right now. When the drop comes, we'll be there. What else did you find in storage?
2 quarter-inch tape decks, a hands-free telephone headset, 3 speakerphones, on this top-of-the-line CD player. 200 CD storage capacity, current pulse DA converter, advanced mega storage CD control, manual crossfades, cold-plated line output.
Do you have any idea what we're doing here? The agency is counting on us.
I understand, sir. I'm just not sure why all this equipment...
What if one of my men calls to alert us that Palenka's on the move? We have it on tape. What if we intercept Palenka's call to whoever he's buying the smart cam for? We have it on tape. What if someone goes soft and calls to turn in the thief himself? We have it on tape.
What if nobody calls?
So, any sign of a mysterious sales girl?
I've been through the whole school. I've asked everybody, nothing. I think Bobby's losing it.
I've narrowed down this potential espionage thing to one company, Confid Industries. They do military contracts. And they also steal other people's designs. Twice in 6 years.
Then how can they still be in business?
Cousin of the Undersecretary of Defense is on their board.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, this whole thing should be handled by the pros.
What is your problem with this case anyway?
Look, don't get me wrong, I'm all for national security and all that, but don't you think we should be spending more of our time on Chin Man? I mean, he's in our backyard. Doesn't that make you slightly nervous?
Of course it does. But I also think that we should trust your dad when he says take it one step at a time.
You don't even know my dad. Maybe he's so stressed out he can't think straight.
Oh. And I guess you two are more alike than I thought.
Meaning?
Meaning, you're not thinking really straight right now either. find someone at Confid who's angry enough with the company to give us any information about illegal dealings.
I'm sure the bosses are gonna love you.
Well, it won't get to them. I'm only emailing the message to middle management below.
Well, I'm just gonna check the halls one more time while you know.
Oh, if you see her, give her my best.
This girl's gonna lead us to the Chin Man. I can feel it in my gut.
Sure it's not the flu?
Daring investigators. Vern speaking.
This is Lieutenant Murphy.
Good. Hey, Lieutenant. How may I help you?
I've just learned your agency's been retained in the Smart Cam case. I'm assuming Dick and Tracy have a superior. I'd like to speak to him.
I'm afraid that information is classified.
Vern, you seem like a reasonable enough fellow, so why don't you just put me through?
I'm not at liberty to do that.
You're talking to an officer of the law. I need to talk to him. We have to cooperate. It's a matter of national security.
Oh, that does change things. One moment, please.
Vern? Vern?
Daring investigators, how may I help you?
It's me, Murphy. You put me on hold.
Oh, that does change things. One moment, please.
Vern? Vern? I see. Two can play this game.
We're looking for leads from disgruntled Confid employees about any criminal activities within their company.
Let's just hope we get some answers in time.
Ah, Rockwater High's finest. I just had a chat with your illustrious colleague, Vern. Charming fellow. Could use some work on his social skills. Here's a message for whoever's running your investigation. Just tell them they're already 3 steps behind the police. Let's meet in your office.
Lieutenant Murphy and federal agents are tracking an arms dealer named Polenka. They suspect he's here to buy the Smart Cam.
Then we better find the thief first.
Let's see if anyone at Confid Industries had the courage to speak up. We have some replies already. Ooh, this is juicy. Last month I saw our marketing director leave the building late at night with Miss Amber, his newly hired 19-year-old secretary. There's another one. Our chief of operations, Mr. McHaggerty, took a cab ride to pick up his son after school, then billed it to the company as a promotional expense.
Serious stuff.
Wait, there's one more. Hi, Tracy. We enjoy getting your email. Unfortunately, this is where the game ends. Love, Confid, security.
So your email to Confid Industries was intercepted by upper management.
Now we have no way of knowing if Confid was behind the theft of the Smart Cam.
That's why we called you. We're a little stuck.
We can't get any more information.
You have all you need. If Confid stole the camera, they'd copy it and market it themselves. Only an individual would sell the camera to the highest bidder.
Yeah, but if it's an individual, then it has to be an inside job. And everyone at Vidtex checks out.
Anyone that's smart enough to bypass a state-of-the-art security system is smart enough to slip detection.
So how do we catch him?
Slippery characters feel the heat.
Slippery characters feel the heat? Profound. Well, why didn't I think of that?
You will. With more training. Good luck.
I won't be cooking tonight. I have a yoga class till 9:30. Just promise me you won't order in.
Promise.
Good. Help yourself to whatever's in the fridge. I always try to keep it full of the right food.
And Claire, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How would you know if you were dealing with a slippery character?
What are you doing? Years of aggressive introspection have only begun to heal the wounds from my ex-fiancé. He was the prince of slippery. 1 week before our wedding, he slipped away with my best friend.
Was there anything that could have clued you into how slippery he was?
As the wedding approached, he became more and more nervous, and the more nervous he got, the sweatier his hands became. Slippery characters always feel the heat.
No more mission control for Bob. It's field agent time. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Say, Henry, you ever seen another girl around here that looks like her? Blonde, beautiful, looks like she doesn't belong?
Uh-uh.
Look, Henry, I know that you stand on this spot every spare period. That's an hour and a half each day. So you couldn't help noticing her?
Uh-uh.
Perfect. Are you sure? All right, this is it. Hold your position and keep out of sight. Just get on.
The smart cam at the main entrance is the last. They're now set up at all the exit points throughout the building.
And each one has been programmed with a new sensing feature that we've asked for?
When the smart cam identifies someone with that peculiarity, it should sound the alarm, but I warn you, it's untested.
Yeah, well, so's our theory. This could be the dumbest idea we've ever come up with.
Excuse me, Mr. Millstone, but what exactly is this new feature you're referring to?
I'm sorry, Ms. Boxwood, but if our plan is going to work, we need to operate on a need-to-know basis.
Of course, I understand.
This could take some time.
Why don't I go out and get us a little something?
Thanks.
The smart cam exchange is going down any time now. And I'll be there.
But what if whoever stole the smart cam left before we ever set up all the cameras? And now he's passing it on to Palenka, the arms dealer.
Then the authorities will catch him in the act.
He's too smart for that. He'll just lay low and find another buyer. Miss Boxwood? Hey, hold it!
Is this how I'm treated after 27 years of service?
Obviously, there's been a mistake.
Read the alarm. What's going
Let go of me!
I'm sorry, Miss Boxwood. Please accept my sincere apologies.
Release her. She hardly looks the type. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for all of this.
I told you that feature was untested.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have to get snacks for everyone.
Wait!
That's private property. You have no right to go to a woman's purse. No right at all.
Lenka, Ms. Boxwood?
Is someone feeling the heat? So that new sensing feature in the smart cam worked pretty well, eh?
Calculating the amount of perspiration on someone's palm? Just maybe a surveillance breakthrough.
Well, it caught Miss Boxwood.
Poor Murphy. When he arrested her, I thought he was going in to arrest himself.
What I can't get over is how she managed to bypass the security system and steal the smart cam.
Well, 27 years around high-tech technology. Something's bound to rub off. Even for you.
And she did all this just to get even with some company who was forcing her into early retirement?
And for $2 million.
Daring investigators.
You gotta get over here.
What's up?
It's her, the girl from the antique store. I swear it.
Bobby, I searched the entire school, okay? I asked everybody. Trust me, the girl you saw is not the one from the surveillance footage.
You willing to bet Dad's life on it?
Still no sign of any ghosts yet, sir.
Of course not, but the chief wants his haunted house nonsense resolved. Give it a few more hours, then go home.
Sir, if I may.
No!
Sir? Sir?
You're dead!
Hardly. Someone tried to kill me.
Hey, I'm Dick Darren.
Tracy Grace.
I want you and Tracy to take over my agency and run daring investigators.
Bobby finally makes it into the riddle box.
Your turn to play, bro.
So what are we supposed to do? Combine them and make a different color?
Like black or brown, maybe?
Okay, then what? This is all so weird, because Dad knows I got out of art class by pretending to be completely colorblind.
Well, then it wouldn't matter which color you picked because both of them would look the same, right?
Right.
Good call, bro.
The Archibald House, a landmark in Rockwater for generations. Recently, it has become unrentable because tenants believe it's haunted. Its current owner, Mrs. Bellagio, bought the house about a year ago. She needs the rental income to support herself. She needs our help in proving that her house isn't haunted.
Weird.
Cool. I've heard about that place. All the kids think it's haunted.
Paranormal phenomena. Well, how can we be certain that there are any ghosts at all?
Spend the night in the Archibald House. Then you'll know.
What's all this?
It's a list of some of the stuff we're gonna need at the Archibald House tonight.
Baking soda?
Mm-hmm. 1 part baking soda and 2 parts water is uniquely sensitive to ectoplasmic activity.
Ectoplasmic activity.
Ghosts?
So, if ghosts are present, it fizzes.
Exactly. Now, gelatin is another way of detecting the presence of ghosts.
It's her.
I'll have a cappuccino.
Make that too.
Hi.
Hi. You're new here?
Yeah.
Great. What classes are you taking?
Oh, I haven't enrolled yet.
Excuse me?
Well, I just wanted to check the school out first.
And?
I think it'll do.
Suddenly, a chill filled the air. I felt its breath against my face and looked up to see it standing there as real as life. It beckoned me to follow, but I dared not go. It beckoned me again. Bullock, no wonder you requested time off. You've cracked, man. Flipped your wig, spilled your kettle, spent your cash. Dispatch, have a cruiser patrol the Archibald House every couple of hours. We've got kids breaking in and causing trouble. Ghosts. Bah humbug.
So, 6:30?
Yeah, tonight?
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
See you. So, about tonight, the Archibalds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting together with Katya.
Oh, mystery girl has a name?
Yeah, well, she could be our link to Chin Man. So, I'm gonna get to know her better and find out if there is a real connection.
Sure.
Okay, well, I gotta go to basketball practice, so... And Bobby's gonna be there with you tonight. So, how long is it gonna take to prove this whole ghost thing's bunk?
Where are you going?
To a sleepover, remember?
The details escaped me.
Dick, Tracy, and I are spending the night at the old Archibald house. He's, helping me with a science project.
Sure, like I see the connection. I've got news for you, young man. You're not going anywhere.
But why?
You and I are going to work on your science project together. I'm perfectly capable of helping you with whatever you need.
But this project needs proper research. I'm preparing a report on paranormal phenomena.
My specialty. There is little about ESP, telepathy, clairvoyance, and poltergeist that I'm not familiar with.
But this is real research with real ghosts.
Well, this is your real aunt talking. You need proper care and supervision that only a grown-up can provide. I've been too slack with you. So, tonight, as we adults like to say, you're grounded.
Great practice.
Yeah. We'll be in great shape for the game next week. Just want to go over the new play the coach gave us.
No problem. But couldn't we discuss this over pizza with the guys?
I kind of want to do it here. It's quiet.
Too quiet. Something's up.
No?
Uh-huh. You wouldn't be, waiting here for someone, would you?
No?
A girl. I know it.
Come on, man.
It must be pretty special for you to be waiting here in the dark like this.
Okay, so I am. But it's strictly business.
Well, you let me know when it starts to get personal, okay?
No Dick. No Bobby. This is insane.
Archibalds came to the Rockwater area in the mid-1800s. Family of 5, a son and 2 daughters. Built their home from the ground up on 160 acres of land. Passed the home and the land on to their children in the family for 6 generations. 1 year ago, the last of the Archibalds died. For the first time in almost 150 years, an Archibald did not live in the house.
It's just the wind. Of course it's the wind. What else would it be?
Where are you going?
Just stretching.
Read me what you've written so far.
This isn't homework. It's the Spanish Inquisition.
Read.
Throughout history, mankind has searched for answers to the paranormal. Are there such things as ghosts, goblins, and things that go bump?
Bump.
That's all I've got.
You've been at it for 2 hours.
I can't write from conjecture. I need proof.
You're not going to the Archibald house, and that's that.
Then I'm writing from hearsay evidence. That's morally compromising.
Violate your integrity and finish the essay.
Why did Bullock have to take the day off? Ah, this is it. Murphy here. You what? You saw a light on in the Archibald house. What time would that be, ma'am? You sure about this? Thank you for calling. Dispatch, there's activity at the Archibald house. Have Nelson make a pass by there right now.
She stood me up.
Finally made it. It took forever for Aunt Claire to fall asleep. Meet any ghosts yet?
No, but you scared me pretty good.
When?
Hiding outside after you knocked the first time?
I never hid.
What?
Maybe it's a ghost.
Look who's here. Thought you had an appointment.
I guess I didn't.
Well, isn't this cozy? It's showtime. Ghostbusters are here.
Must be Nelson about the Archibald house. But why Bullock's phone? Murphy here. Your cat's stuck on the roof. Please hold. Dispatch, put Nelson through to me as soon as he calls. Murphy here. Your son has mailed himself to Wisconsin.
It's almost midnight. We better get him home before Aunt Claire wakes up.
Yeah, there's nothing much happening here anyway. So I guess you didn't each come after all.
I guess so.
Ever been stood up before?
Actually, no. You?
I don't put myself in a position where I can be.
Meaning?
I check out the merchandise before I buy it.
You think I was asking for it with Katya, is that what you're saying?
Your words, not mine.
Well, I'm sure she had a perfectly good explanation.
Yeah, you hope. I'm sorry, but I just can't see you handling rejection very well.
I haven't had that much experience.
Oh, right, I forgot. Mr. All-Star. I'm sure you have girls drooling all over you.
I've had my share of drool, but nothing serious.
None of them your type?
Not yet.
Not surprised.
Oh. So now you're an expert on who's my type.
Someone who's drop-dead gorgeous, with a bold, independent streak, and willing to sacrifice all personal ambition to follow you to the ends of the earth.
Sounds great to me.
Never happened.
Maybe not in your world.
Not in any woman's world. We're not made that way. At least not anymore.
You know what I think? I think it's the other way around. I think it's what you want that's impossible.
Oh, here we go.
A guy who's irresistibly handsome and strong, yet who feels totally vulnerable and incomplete without you.
My kind of guy.
A lapdog.
No, a real person.
You expecting someone?
This is the same trick that Bobby played on me.
What are you talking about?
What is going on?
I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Let's wake Bobby and get out of here.
Bobby? Bobby!
Maybe he decided to go home.
Yeah, sure. He just got up and walked through the wall.
This is one of his jokes.
Those noises are no joke.
So are you saying this house is haunted?
How else would you explain it?
Lots of houses creak. It's no big deal.
I needed to talk to you alone. The older ones would never believe me.
Who are you? Are you real? You're so cold.
You can't let another family take our home. You must stop them.
I don't understand.
You must.
What's the big idea?
Why are we making those noises?
Come on, I told her that she could trust you, that you'd help her.
Who?
The ghost.
Okay, hold it. I'm not falling for any more of your little tricks.
She's real, I swear.
Save it for Halloween.
She's gone.
She was never here.
She knew you wouldn't believe her, that's why she left.
Murphy. Officer Nelson, nice of you to check in. Finally. There is a light on at the Archibald house. Those hooligans. Stay right there. I'm on my way. Bullock.
Okay, so she told you that the house had been kept in the family for 6 generations. And then a year ago, when the last Archibald died, the house was sold.
They've been spooking every tenant since, so no one would want to live here. It's the only way they knew to keep their home in the family.
His facts match what I've learned.
You could have gotten all that off the internet.
The ghost told me everything. I swear.
If there is a ghost, then why doesn't she just appear? That would solve everything.
She's frightened.
Of us? So are you gonna answer it, or?
No.
What an unexpected surprise.
Good evening, Lieutenant Murphy.
So this is the big bad boogeyman house, eh, Bullock?
Yes, sir.
This is where all your training, discipline, and experience went right into the dumper.
Yes, sir. This very room.
And you, Mr. Daring, obviously share Bullock's passion for the spirit world?
Oh, no. Not me. I don't believe in this stuff.
Then what are you doing in this house? You're trespassing.
We have the owner's permission.
I don't care. I want you out of here. This dump has caused me nothing but trouble. I'm going to push to have it condemned. Make sure they're gone in 1 minute. I'll be in the car.
Well, I guess the party's over.
But what about the ghost?
Come on, Bobby, let's just go home.
But she needs our help. Her family needs us. I promised her we'd help.
Sorry, we gotta leave the premises.
Guys?
Guys?
What?
The original Archibalds.
The mayor bought your plan.
All right.
Haunted House Museum, pure genius, bro.
The Archibald House is now open to the public.
The Ghost family doesn't lose their home to anyone else.
No, and the owner, Mrs. Bellagio, she's got a guaranteed tenant. The city of Rockwater.
I'm still having a problem believing what we saw was actually real.
It was real, believe it.
I'm not so sure. It was late, we were tired.
So you'd have no objection to going back there tonight then and making absolutely sure.
Tonight,
It's your dad.
Hi, guys. How's my ghost brigade?
Place was haunted, but everyone can live with that, so case closed.
Well done. I'm still reviewing the surveillance tapes you sent me of the antique store, trying to match faces to the Chin Man's known contacts.
well, we might have a lead.
Who?
The sales girl from the antique store, her name's Katya.
Well, I'd wait until she was cleared.
Too late for that.
What do you mean?
I already met with her.
All right, but no further contact. You hear that? Could be dangerous.
Hello?
I was calling for Dick Derry.
Yeah, this is Dick.
I'm so sorry I couldn't meet you, but something came up, and I feel awful. So, Dick, could we try again?
And it's time for your last goodbye, Mrs. Mullins.
Where's my Harry?
Dad?
But you're dead.
Hardly. Someone tried to kill me.
Hey, I'm Dick Derry.
Tracy Grace.
I want you and Tracy to take over my agency and run daring investigators.
Your dad can't be serious.
Looks like you gotta guess the key to my heart.
Oh, that's easy. Basketball. You know, you could jump in here anytime.
True love.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So much for self-awareness. Wait, I think I've got it. Access to Dick's heart currently denied.
Thanks a lot, Dad.
Glad I found out early.
Harry Mullins' body is missing. Mr. Mullins was to be buried when it was discovered that his coffin contained no corpse. His widow has retained us to find her deceased husband's body so he can have a proper burial.
Gotta be kidding.
Sounds morbid.
Sounds like police work.
This is not your usual case. You might have to dig deeper on this one.
Like 6 feet.
Good luck.
What is this world coming to? Stealing a dead body. What would possess someone to do such a thing?
Sir, if I may, I have a theory.
I'm open to anything.
Well, you may recall those Frankenstein movies.
Yeah?
That monster was made of a human corpse brought to life.
I know the story, so?
So maybe for some weird scientific experiment, they stole Mullins' body.
Makes sense. They already stole your brain. Bullock, I don't want people in this community believing Rockwater's an unsafe place to die. This is a grave matter.
Grave matter? It's very funny, sir. Grave matter.
Keep all units mobilized. I want to be the first one to know if anything breaks on the case. Don't leave any stone unturned.
You mean headstone, don't you, sir?
coach made me run an extra 30 laps for missing practice last week.
Oh, well, leading a double life has its consequences.
Yeah, well, if I miss any more, I'm off the team.
Oh, is there life after basketball?
No. So, what do you got?
Harry Mullins was a kind old man with no bad ties. I mean, in 60 years, he has one write-up in the newspaper, and it was for baking pies for a charity bazaar.
So, who'd want his corpse anyway? Maybe it's a devil's cult.
Explain.
Well, they'd snatch up a body and offer it as a sacrifice to their gods.
Right. Except he's already dead, so where's the sacrifice part?
Well, they'd put him on a stone altar, you know, dance around it a bit and raise dead spirits and stuff.
Forget it, Dick. Katya's not gonna show up.
Who's looking?
Look, your dad says that she's out of bounds until he knows for sure that she's just a sales girl.
Don't worry, I'm past it.
Right.
Oh! It's so nice when you decide to come home for lunch.
I'm cutting down on junk food.
Finally, we're making progress.
Instead of hamburgers 5 days a week, it's only 4 now.
I guess everyone at school's heard about the missing corpse.
Oh, that.
I'm sure it can't be easy for you. With your dad's passing. You want to talk about it?
Not really.
We all keep things deep inside that if they came out would make us feel a lot better. Death is very much a part of life. People need to talk about it.
I don't have anything to say.
Denial is perfectly natural. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to open up to someone. Let it be me.
All right. I have a question.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
If there's life after death, then why aren't people buried with their credit cards?
Bullock. Yes, he is. I'll go get him.
Lieutenant Murphy. You have to shout my name to the world?
A call, sir.
Murphy. Try to keep this under wraps for a while.
Sir?
Another corpse has gone missing.
Reading the obituaries gives me the creeps.
All we're doing is confirming that each published death has a body attached.
Fun evening of entertainment. So what do we do when we find an obit that doesn't have a body?
Well, then we know where to ask our questions.
I still can't figure out why someone would want to steal a corpse.
Maybe some medical students ran out of cadavers for their lab work.
That's a sick thought.
Well, you gotta think sick when you're dealing with stuff like this. I mean, the whole thing's unnatural.
Maybe even supernatural. Like in that movie where the aliens take over the bodies of dead people.
And roam the earth as zombies. Or maybe it's the devil himself who takes over a body to bring about the destruction of mankind.
Or the undead, buried for centuries, escape from hell, picking up corpses, and roaming the earth, preying on all of us.
Janitor.
Yeah. Or the undead.
We should go start calling bereaved families.
Okay.
There's a payphone over there.
Maybe we
Goodbye. Why are people so nice after funerals? 7 down, 3 to go. A man of infinite love was he, who was as great can be. He cared for all, though 5 feet tall. Now he rests for eternity. I could rate that. For condolences, call this number. Hello. I'm calling to express my sincerest regrets at the passing of your beloved Benjamin O'Connor.
What?
Though I never knew Mr. O'Connor personally, I was so moved by your touching tribute to his all too brief life.
I'm still alive, you imbecile.
What?
I'm O'Connor, and I ain't dead yet.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I understand the embarrassment this case has caused. Yes, sir. One more missing corpse would be another nail in the coffin. No, sir. I didn't mean it that way. Goodbye. Bullock!
Sir?
Tell me where we stand now.
We have men watching every cemetery and funeral home in the city.
Oh, what about cold storage facilities? Maybe they're hiding the bodies there.
I already checked those.
You're telling me we're stumped?
Yes, sir.
When a policeman feels stumped, he just falls back on standard procedure.
Yes, sir. Sir, what is standard procedure for when it comes to finding corpses?
Bullock.
Sir, Dick Daring's on the line.
Murphy?
So we figured whoever wrote that phony obit might have taken the whole thing a step further and put up a fake headstone with O'Connor's name on it.
His only living relative is in Ireland, so who's gonna check?
And that's when you called us. Mrs. Mullins, now you understand that we've found a corpse in the grave of a man named O'Connor. But since Mr. O'Connor is very much alive, we'd like your help in identifying the body.
Harry.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, thanks. I could really use a coffee. Two cream, one sugar. Just the way I like it. How'd you know?
That's the way I like it.
Well, thanks for calling me back. I was beginning to wonder if I'd done something wrong.
Oh, no, I was just tied up. So have you registered for classes yet?
Well, I'm still checking other schools. When you move to a new place, you gotta be sure about things.
So, what brings you to Rockwater?
I like the name.
So what, you just packed up and came?
Yeah.
So you're trying to be mysterious?
Everyone's entitled to their secrets. What's yours?
Excuse me?
I've told you something about myself. Now it's your turn.
Oh, so are we suddenly playing Truth or Dare now?
Sort of.
Okay. But only if you do the same.
Deal.
I stole a water gun from a grocery store when I was 12. Your turn.
Okay. I stole a semi-automatic from a gun shop when I was 14.
You're still here?
Yeah. 2 missing bodies and still no reason why. I'm just checking out the last of the obituaries. Where were you tonight?
I got tied up.
No, with basketball, you don't practice on Wednesdays.
You suddenly my personal secretary?
Whoa, what's up?
Before you get angry, just let me explain why.
Why what? Oh, Dick, you didn't.
I had to. Katya could be our only lead.
You know, I thought we were supposed to be partners. Partners usually consult one another before they go off and do something stupid.
I just thought that if I pushed the point, you'd dump on me, we'd be no further ahead than we were before.
So, what'd she say? She a spy, just an overachiever in the looks department?
I don't know. I have to find out. Daring investigators.
It's O'Connor. I had to tell someone.
What, Mr. O'Connor?
Death came to my friend, but she sent it away.
So I was lying quietly in my room when death came to me.
She's still a beauty, ain't she?
Suddenly, death was right before me. I was frightened. But she told me it wasn't my time.
She?
She came to me, too.
Both of you?
She wanted to see if I was all right. Asked if I had any family.
Geraldine's all alone in Rockwater. Her only relative is in Australia.
She asked if I was being well cared for. She was so kind. Then she asked about my life insurance policy.
So whoever's behind all this gained nothing by stealing their corpses. It makes no sense.
Maybe Daring's dug something else up.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Have you suddenly gone soft in the head? The kid's a rank amateur, so he gets lucky.
We could use some luck.
Luck doesn't solve cases, just hard slugging work. How many times have I told you that?
I just thought if we cooperate.
We don't cooperate with Daring. He cooperates with us. So here's my plan. Put a tail on the kids and report their every move to me.
Sir, if I may, how is that different from what I proposed?
I gave the order. That's the difference.
I don't know. Mrs. Fenwick seemed pretty out of it.
But O'Connor said this Lady Death visited him, too. What if there really is someone parading around as the Grim Reaper? Tricking old people out of revealing private information.
For what? For some sort of scam?
Exactly. Mrs. Fenwick said Lady Death asked for her life insurance and said she'd come back for her policy number. And this time, waiting for her is not Mrs. Fenwick, but you.
Why me?
Because you're a woman and Mrs. Fenwick's a woman. You put two and two together and...
And you get totally politically incorrect. This is undercover work, Dick. Genders get crossed here all the time.
Wait a minute, you're not actually suggesting that I dress up as Grandma?
And wait for Little Red Riding.
No way. Not now, not ever.
Grandma's in position, over.
Roger that, bro. When Lady Death comes, I've got a great shot of her.
Tracy, you okay?
Standing by, Grandma. Let's just hope she comes before someone needs an extra nurse.
Sir, just received word Dick and Tracy are at the Rockwater Pines nursing home.
Then they must know something we don't. I'm on my way.
Still all clear.
It's me, Death.
We've got company.
Don't be afraid. I told you I'd be back.
Would someone like to explain all this?
It's a long story.
It better be.
So Lady Death was really Margaret Summers, a con artist with several past convictions?
She and her 2 male accomplices scammed over $300,000 from insurance companies by faking deaths. Mrs. Fenwick was going to be their last fake death.
Can I try?
Sure, but keep your weight on your front foot.
So, I'll see y'all later.
So, big date with Katya, huh?
It's not a date.
This is a really bad idea.
I need to know what she knows. Maybe our only chance to find out who Chin Man is. Just trust me on this one, okay?
Well, I think I'm gonna go out to a movie with some friends.
I'm available. It's Dad.
Hi, guys. Where's Dick?
He's out.
Listen, great job on the missing corpse case. I read about it online.
Kicked Murphy's butt.
Yeah, well, don't underestimate him. So, my sources have been running down the faces in the footage you sent me of the antique store.
Any surprises?
So far, none of them match any of Chin Man's known contacts, but we have one lead.
Who?
Her.
Katya?
We just can't tell if the woman in this photograph is one and the same with the sales girl or not.
And if she is?
And you're in serious danger.